Okay, so we are ready to start. Okay, so let's go through this sutta. So you want to go through from the beginning?
Yes.
Okay, so do you have the sutta with you, or shall I send you the link?
Please send me the link.
Okay, 1 minute. I'll send it to you on WhatsApp.
Yes.
Yes, there it is.
Hmm. Got it.
Got it? Okay.
Yes.
So there are two extreme views. It is Kama Sukha is one side, and there is Kila Mata. Atta Kila Mathanu Yogo. So when this is applicable, Kama Sukha Lukanu Yogo is applicable when somebody is literally a nihilist, or feels that this life is to be enjoyed. Nothing else is there. There is no afterlife, there is no karma, there is no dharma, there is no beings which will be spontaneously born. There's nothing called as liberation and all that. So that is michaditti, basically. So these people, so there are three generally in this world. One who feel that everything arises without a condition. It's random. And there's nothing to be worried about. You just do what you want to do, because after the body is gone, nothing remains. So you don't have to deprive yourself of enjoying sensual pleasures, because senses are there for enjoyment, and there's nothing that you need to stop them from enjoying. So eat well, sleep well, play well, do this, do that, whatever you want to do, however you want to do. Okay, and end of this life, and that's it. It will automatically get extinguished. There's nothing more to be done. So these can be called as nihilist, annihilationist, or who don't believe in anything, basically. Okay. So that is for those people. This Kama Sukhalukano Yoga is the main thing. So there is one view like that. Then Atta Kila Matanu Yoga. These are for those people who believe in Ishvara, God. Okay. So everything is created by God. Due to God's grace, we are here. God is the one who is taking care of us. So to please the God, we need to do lot of austerities. So you damn your body, you give it as much pain as possible, and treat your body in a much worse condition. So this two ubho ante. Ubho is this side, anta is that side. So these In between that is Majjhima Pachipada Tathagatena Abhisambuddha. In the forest of these two kind of views is this Dhamma. That is what the meaning of it. So, ete ko bhikkhave ubho ante anupagamma majjima patipada tathagatena abhisambuddha chakkukarani jnanakarani upasamaya abhinyaya sambodhaya nibbānaya samvattati. He brings this from that other one where he talks about 7 things which should open things for us. One is nibiddhaya, viragaya, nirodhaya, upasamaya, abhinyaya, sambodhaya, nibbānaya. So he is bringing the 4 things from there. Jnanakarani, upasamaya, abhinyaya, sambodhaya, nibbānaya. These 4 things he is bringing because your eyes are opened. Dhamma chakku is open, eye of Dhamma. Okay, so he is asking what is the middle way of practice. Katama cha sa bhikkave majjima patipada tathagatena abhisambuddha chakkukarani jnanakarani upasamaya abhinyaya sambodhaya nibbānaya samvattati. So he says it's nothing but Ariyo Attangiko Maggo Seyatidam. So there are 2 kinds of samadhittis. First thing is that Mahachattarisika Sutta, 40 ways of analysis of this Ariyo Attangika Magga. That you should know to understand this. So they are connected. Mahachattarisika Sutta. That's a sutta. Okay. In that he starts with Sammadhitti. And Sammadhitti gives rise to Samma Sankappo. Samma Sankappo will give rise to Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanto, Samma Ajivo, Samma Vayamo, Samma Samadhi. And that is all what it is. So for Samadhi, these 7 things have to be mastered. So for that, Sammadhitti is the primary thing. What is Sammadhitti is as per MN 140, which is Sammadhitti Sutta of Sariputta. Either one of them, if you are able to pick it up, then what he is saying in the Dhammacakkappavattanasutta will work. So then that Sammadhitti is translated in English as proper, is right view. It should be proper view. It's not right view. There's nothing right about anything there. It is proper, Samma. Or like in Hindi, we can use it as Sahitarase. Okay, so a proper way of viewing. So what is a proper way of viewing? So proper way of viewing is you can take the how body comes to be. Let's say by food the body comes, otherwise the body doesn't come. So if we were to investigate that deeper and deeper and deeper, you will see that all beings are sustained through food. All beings get touched by something or the other, and all beings think something or the other all the time, which is Mano Sanchetana Ahara. And all beings will have Nama Rupa and Vijnana going together. So if I take this subject, then I get Samma Sankappo. So Nekkamma Sankappo, Avyapada Sankappo, Avihimsa Sankappo. So now I have a proper determination. Then Samma Vacha. So now I know the Vitakka Vichara how I want to do. So I will not have Musavada, Pisuna Vacha, Parusa Vacha, Sampapalapa as a Arya Attangika Magga, meaning how the Vachi Sankara happens. So I know it happens through Vitakka Vichara. So my Vitakka and Vichara will not have anything of that. So then it gives to Samma Vacha to Samma Kammanto. So that is Panati Pata, Adinna Dana, Abrahmacharya. These three things I will not be doing. Then that gives rise to Samma Ajivo. So I know I'm 1 second. So I know that I will not be taking any jobs which will harm me. So I know I go by Pachavikana. That is, I need food, I need shelter, I need clothing, and I need medicines for this life. That's all. Nothing more than that. Nothing more, nothing less. So Samma Ajiva, then Samma Vayama. So I will remove the two akusalas and incorporate two kusala. Then Samma Sati. So Sati Patthana gets established. Then I am in Samma Samana. This is what I need to do. Okay, and let's go further on this. So why it is middle way of practice? Because you know that it is conditionally originated. So it goes through Paticca and hence it is the middle path, Majjhima Patipada. That's all what it is. Any questions? No. Okay. Now he says, Ayam ko sa bhikkhave majjhima patipada tata gatena abhisambuddha chakkukarani jnanakarani upasamaya abhinyaya sambodhaya nibbānaya samvattati. Idam ko pana bhikkhave dukkham arya satcham. Now, he comes to the first noble truth. Having understood you have 4 types of food. If you were to contemplate, you know that being born is such a suffering because you have to keep on provisioning for this. You will have to have physical food, then you will have 2 mental food, and you will also have to undergo the torture of Nama and Rupa with Vijnana. So you keep on recognizing something or the other. Like I was putting in that chat, which Harshil and all were talking, so I was putting that in the chat. So basically you have to keep on removing the stains, and that's such a suffering. You keep on getting the dirt and you keep on removing it. Again you get the dirt, again you have to remove, again you get the dirt, remove. On one side, if you don't do that, again it keeps on accumulating. So jati pi dukkha, jara pi dukkha. So we can really see that whatever we do to exist, to become and to exist, it's immediately removed. It becomes otherwise. Because jara will happen. It doesn't stay in the same way. Like I have food, after a few hours get digested, again I have to feed. There's no way I can say I'll not feed. And even if I feed, it doesn't keep me in that state. It deteriorates. Again it deteriorates. Again it deteriorates. It deteriorates. It deteriorates. There's no way that the deterioration is not there in anywhere in the nature. Forget about this body. Anywhere in the nature, the deterioration is its own pace everywhere. So jara pi dukkha, then vyadhi pi dukkha, then you have different kinds of diseases. Maranam pi dukkham, so then the death. And then he gives 4 different things. Is that appiyehi sampayogo dukkho. What you don't like through eyes and ears and nose and all that, you get exactly that which you did not like. Piyehi vipayogo dukkho. That what you liked through eyes and ears and all that person or whatever the thing will go away. So that what I had written, manyata, manyanti or manyana. The moment somebody does that, it goes away. Yena yena hi manyati tato tam hoti anyatha. So whatever one considers, and then and there it becomes anyatha, otherwise. So basically we have to see dukkha. And then he says that when we say dukkha this way, then we'll come to know the origin of suffering. So he says, Yayam tanha pono bhavika nandiraga sahagata tatrate tatra abhinandini seyatidam kamatanha bhavatanha vibhavatanha. So now, since it goes away, since what I am expected to enjoy goes away, you have to keep on filling it up, which is the craving. So I have kamatanha, 6 senses, bhavatanha, to become like this, vibhatana, it should not happen that way. So both I have. I want this to happen, I don't want that to happen. Okay. So that is the reason. Now the cessation of suffering is just fading away of that. Meaning you see the dukkha, it fades away. Simple. I am accumulating it, I just see that there is no point in accumulating. It's the same thing. Like the food I am eating, it goes away. Again I eat, again goes away. Again I eat, again goes away. Again I drink, it goes away. So it goes away as shit, it goes away as urine. But nothing that I can do. So there is no point in craving for it. So when it fades away, that thing is gone. And then the Noble Eightfold Path. So what he got is the parinyeya. So this is what should be understood. This is the first circle. When you create that first circle, you become Sotapanna. You have started understanding the 4 Noble Truths. The same one, then he says, so then he says, should be developed. Okay, so when that is so, there the first one was about to be completely understood. Then the second one is to be developed. Okay. So I know this has to be developed, which is bhavetabba. Then one minute. Okay, the second one is pahatabba. What has to be given up? That is, the craving has to be given up. Then Satchikatha Tabba. What should be realized? That is, when you realize the Noble Eightfold Path, it releases you then and there. That is Satchikatha Tabba. And you have Bhavetabba. So these are the four. So if you take the second one, when you remove it, you come into Sakadagami. Remove the craving. So it gets reduced so much that it doesn't affect that person. Then when you experience completely, then you have reached Anagami and Arhat stage. And the fourth one is also same. So it literally makes you from nothing to everything in 4 circles with 37 factors of awakening. You get awakened to reality. So you're sleeping, the slumber sleep is gone and the person is awakened. That's as simple as that. The same thing, 4 Noble Truth, is you go on 4. 4 times 3, 12.
So there are like 3 factors that you discussed. What were those 3 things in every category? Parinibhyana, something like that.
No, there's a 4. See, this is the noble truth of suffering. That's the first one. Okay. This noble truth of suffering should be completely understood. Parinyayanti me bhikkave. Okay. Then the should be given up. Pahatabba. Okay. Then should be realized. Satchikata tabba. And the last one is the bhavita. Bhavetabba. So 3 is first this is what it is. So after that, these 3 times into 4, 12. Tiparivattam. Dvadasakaram Yathabhutam Jnanadasanam Suvisuddham Ahosi. The Four Noble Truths in three ways. First, he explains what is this Four Noble Truth. You leave that. The remaining three you have to take. So, what should be understood, what should be left, and what should be developed. And then you be in bhavana. You be in meditation on this. So, what's the question? You are thinking deeply, so it will be interesting.
I'm just trying to recall the way you said. First, we need to understand it thoroughly. Then we have to leave it.
First you should know what is. So we'll go into it again. Best thing.
Okay.
So he says, what is this practice? So he says the eightfold path is the practice. Okay, it leads to peace and direct knowledge, awakening and extinguishment. That is abhinyaya, sambodhaya, nibbānaya, samvattati. That means it gets you that. Now this is the noble truth of suffering. So he is giving you definition here. So this is suffering, this is origin of suffering, this is cessation of suffering, this is the practice that leading to the cessation of suffering. Okay, this I came to know on my own. I had not heard about this from anyone, and this noble truth of suffering should be completely understood. This noble truth of suffering has been completely understood. So this first one should be completely understood is parinyayan. Second one is parinyatan. Okay, this noble truth of origin suffering, such was the vision. So this first one is the noble truth. Clear? First one. Second one is what should be understood? Parinyayan, right? Third one is parinyatan, has been completely understood. 3, correct, for the first noble truth. Clear? Now we come to the second noble truth, origin. So what is the origin of suffering? Tanha. Correct? Now what I should do? I should give up. That is pahatabba. The noble truth of suffering has been given up. I have worked out and I have given up. Okay, so he says pahinanti. Pahina means removed. Pahatabba is to be removed. Pahina is to remove, has been removed. So what has to be removed has been removed. So first I need to understand what should be removed. Okay. What is that which has to be given up? Then I am working out to be given up and I have already given up. So second noble truth, 3. Clear? Now we come to the third noble truth. Third noble truth is how it comes to be. Meaning when the tanha goes away, what happens? So that was the realization. Satchikata tabba. Then satchikatanti. That is satchikata means satchikata. Satcha Kata means to realize, to know. Satya is truth, basically. So to know what it is. That is, the tanaha not being there, you get immediate release. So what to be released, you know, and you have got released. So again 3. The third noble truth 3. Now the fourth one. The practice itself. Noble Eightfold Path. So that is Bhavetabba Bhavitanti. Bhavetabba is Bhavana, which is meditation, which is Samadhi. What should be in Samadhi? The Samma Ditti to Samma Samadhi is the Samadhi. That is Samma Sati to the 7th one. That is Samma Vayama Samma Sati. Until Samma Sati is the practice. You get Samma Samadhi. 8. So first one, I need to have the bhavana of this. Then I have already attained the bhavana, which is the second one. So he talks about bhavitan. Bhavetabba is to be in that, and bhavitan is I'm already in that. So what happened? First noble truth 3 of them, second noble truth 3 of them, third noble truth 3 of them, fourth noble truth 3 of them. 3 into 4, 12. So if we were to again finalize this, first noble truth of suffering, it has nothing there. Second one, if you say, is that parinyeya is to know, to understand. That is what parinyeya is. Parinyata is already known. I have known what needs to be done. That is, this is suffering. What needs to be known? I have understood. And now I have completely understood the dukkha satya. 0, 1, 2. Right. Then we come to the second noble truth about removal. So what is removing? What should be removed? And it is already got removed. So pahatabba pahina. So 0, 1 and 2. And the third noble truth is Satchikata Tabba. So what should be experienced? What is being experienced and I have really experienced. So Satchikata and Satchikatan. Then what needs to be in Samadhi? So first of all, what is Samadhi? So the Samma Ditti to Samma Sati is Samma Samadhi. And being in Bhavetabba, okay, and Bhavitan, I am already in that. So 4 into 3, 12. What next? Now how does it lead? You see that Kondanya, he immediately attained Sotapatti Magga. How? Yam kinchi samudaya dhammam sabbam tam nirodha dhammam. So he understood both. If you give the condition, it keeps on growing. If you remove the condition, it drops. So he understood the conditionality. So he understood the iti imasmim sati idam hoti imasa upada idam upajjati idam asati idam na hoti imasa nirodha idam nirujjati. Or in very simple one-liner, yam kinchi samudaya dhammam sabbam tam nirodha dhammam. So what is this samudaya dhamma? It's like sunrise and sunset. If sunrise is going to happen, sunset also should happen. There's nothing you can do in order to stop the sunset from happening. So the nirodha is going to happen. So if something has arisen, that is going to pass away. So if the sight has arisen, the sight passes away. The sound has arisen, the sound passes away. The smell has arisen, the smell passes away. The touch has arisen, the touch passes away. The taste has arisen, the taste passes away. The thoughts have arisen, the thoughts are going to pass away. Simple. So there's nothing to crave for: the sight, crave for the sound, crave for the taste, crave for the touch, crave for the smell, crave for the thought. If they have arisen, they are going to pass away. That is the Dhamma. Yam kinchi samudaya dhammam sabbam tam nirodha dhammam. Holding on to it, upadana, is the dukkha, because I want that sight, I want that sound, I want that taste, I want that smell, I want that touch, and I want that thought. And hence I am rotating the jati. And because of jati, jara, marana, all that is happening. So now I go back to the avidya. So I've understood the first noble truth, that dukkha, how it happens. Then I have understood the dukkha samudaya. Then I have understood dukkha nirodha, and I have understood dukkha nirodha gamini patipada. So what Kondanya understood in this 12 is that one dukkha, he understood samudaya, then he understood, oh, this is how you cut it. That means you can really look at the nirodha. So samudaya, nirodha, he saw both of them. And hence his Dhammacakkappavattanasutta happened. Actually, this is a complicated sutta. You require some other suttas to get into Dhammacakkappavattanasutta. But it's a very nice, interesting sutta. The only problem people face is that they see the same lines being used, so they get bored with it.
Well, as a matter of fact, as you told right now, we need to have base in order to understand this. However, this was the first sermon given by Buddha.
Correct. Correct.
It is a bit ironical, you know. I mean, this was the first thing that he delivered, though at this time, well, probably we need to have a base, as you said.
No, you see those 5 ascetics. So, Panchavaggiye Bhikkhu, that people will miss it. Panchavaggiye, 5 division. Vagga is Varga, division, right? They were in different levels of their experiences, they were in different levels of their understanding already. Because Buddha was also working along with them initially in those 6
All right,
years.
that means it came for them from the past life.
Yes, so they were working as hard as Buddha. So they had achieved a particular state. They just wanted some clarity. And hence he could deliver this short and concise information to those bhikkhus.
So shall we presume that I have read so many suttas in which we get to know that after having heard a sermon from Buddha, so and so number of people, they became arhant, they became Sagdagami or Anagami and so on. Does it mean that these people, whatever the number may be, it was a huge number actually.
Correct.
So they were all, they have attained something in their past life,
Need not be past life all the time, Naveen. See, it is like this flash of lightning, you get that, now I got it. That's all what it is. It need not be coming from the past. Right now you are working out and suddenly you get that insight. Now I understand. That's all what it is. So if the Buddha would have been sitting, he would say, yes, now you got it. And that is what it means by Sotapanna or a Sakadagami or Anagami or whatever that is. Right? That's all what it is. See, I'll tell you one thing. Now you are just walking and you understand what is Buddha. Itipiso Buddha, Itipiso Bhagava, Arahan, Samma Sambuddho. You have heard it many number of times, but now you experience Buddha itself. Now what happens? Just think what happens to you. Your faith has no dimension, no aparampar, no dimensions. If somebody were to say that, oh, forget the Buddha, we will give you something else, you would say, okay, thank you so much. Because now you have understood what is Buddha. Then you have understood what is Dhamma. It's not about recitation. It's not about this Swakhato, Bhagavata, Dhammo, Sanditiko, Akaliko, Pasiko, Upanaiko, Pachattam, Viditabbo, Vinyuhiti. That really doesn't make anything out of it. Yes, has some punya, but that really doesn't transform to anything else. So, but you get clicked, you get that, how? This is surprising. How? Like, if I were to take the first one, it says Swakhata. Swakhata means it just happens to you. It's Swa means self. Akha, eyes. Khata, it opens up your eyes. The Dhamma is self-revealing, as a simple way. And here is where the Nirukti Patha is required, and people force themselves to understand Pali. It's not about whether you understand the technical jargon of Pali, it is whether you are able to experience Pali. That's a better way to put it.
Very rightly said, experiencing the Pali. Could you please elaborate a bit on this?
Like what I said, Swakhata, Swa Akha. Akha is eyes.
Okay.
Self eyes. So self-revealing ability. It just reveals by itself. You don't have to do anything. If the moment you try doing something, it doesn't reveal anything. It's like you have to sit and watch. It opens up. Okay, now that is the reason you have to take one-liners. It's a very easy thing to do. Yam kinchi samudaya dhammam sabbam tam nirodha dhammam. Take for days together. No worries. There's no rush, but you have to be on that all the time. Yam kinchi. Kincha. Kinchana is anything. Even the smallest one. Samudaya. Sama udaya. How it happens? You look at sunrise, Samudaya, it just happens. Suryodaya is Sama Udaya. It arises everywhere without condition. You can't ask sun, only here you have your light and nowhere else. Yam kinchi samudaya dhammam. When Dhamma or the phenomena or the nature of things happens, it happens everywhere. But when it happens, it has nirodha to it. It passes away. Or it ceases to exist. So today, 10th of December 2022, we will never see again. No matter what I do, whether I believe it, I don't believe it, I am a Hindu or a Muslim or a Christian or a this or that or Whatever I'm staying here, there, which country, that country, doesn't really matter. Earth is turning, so the solar system is also turning. Everything is turning. So when it turns one way, one side will be darkness because the sun is not having light there, and other side is brightness because the sun is shining there. Samudaya. That side is Nirodha. So yam kinchi samudaya dhammam sabbam tam nirodha dhammam. Then and there the nirodha starts. So now you apply to the breath. Samudaya, in breath, nirodha, out breath. Breath is gone. One breath gone. Second breath, third breath, fourth breath, like that. Now you look at your heartbeat. Samudaya, nirodha. Samudaya, nirodha. Then you look at your food habits. Yeah, breakfast gone. Breakfast arrived, gone. Lunch arrived, gone. Dinner arrived, gone. Like that. Day arrived and day is gone. Day arrived and day became afternoon. Or morning arrived, turned into day. Day arrived and turned itself into afternoon. And afternoon arrived and became evening. Evening arrived, became night. Night arrived and became midnight. And then the dawn. So, Samudaya Dhamma, Nirodha Dhamma can be seen. It's not continuity, it's totally gone. Now I can't get early morning. I'm going to get the early morning of the next day, not right now. It's gone. So everything has Samudaya, Nirodha. So I would get this Dhammacakkappavattanasutta through Dhamma Anupassana, which is Swakhato Bhagavata Dhammo. Sandhittiko. Come and see. Isn't it true? Yes. Akaliko. It doesn't take any, there's nothing called time. What is there in time? There's nothing to be timed. Why? Everything takes time. If you stop doing what you're doing, you're in Nibbana. So it doesn't take time. Akaliko, Yehi Passiko, come here and see. Opanaiko, investigate. Pachattam Veditabbo Vinyuhi iti. Now you have understood what needs to be understood. Now you have understood on your Vinyuhi iti. That means you have understood on your own. There's nothing that you need to do. So that is what is all about this Dhamma. So, what really should happen for all of us is one-liner should click by investigation. That is Vipassana. Then you do Anupassana, go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and then you get that Pali.
So today you were discussing in the group that it can click to you, the capsule thing, right? But for that, one needs to have that kind of mental peace, I guess. As you said, that first you need to go through a sutta, then contemplate on it.
Yes, so you take the shortest one. I'm telling people, you take the shortest one. Don't take very huge, big ones, complicated ones, and literally go into a maze. Because now you have to go through English or some other language explanation, and that itself becomes a overwhelming thing. Okay, it should be short. It should be very concise. Even Dhammapada verses are okay, but you have to take something where you can contemplate for a long time. That's the only way.
Contemplation without even understanding anything out of that statement.
No. First you read it in English. Whatever
Okay.
little bit English is there, you read. Okay. Then you investigate. Sit silently. Start investigating that sutta. What is that meaning of it? Like, I'll tell you one thing. Pena Pindupama Sutta. He says, Pena Punda Pindupamam Rupam. That's all I need to contemplate. Shouldn't be doing anything. In English, it will say Pena Pindupama is lump of foam. So, form is a lump of foam. That's okay. Let them put whatever they want. Because that's the nearest English translation anybody can give. But it's not that translation where I am interested in. I am interested in knowing what is Rupa. I am not interested in knowing form. I am interested in knowing Rupa. Pena Pindupamam Idam Rupam. That's all. Keep on thinking. What is Pena? Lump of foam. It's already read. So, I am a non-Pali person, right? So now I need to know. Let's look at a normal person. Consider myself as the most normal person who doesn't know anything about Pali. I think Pali is a language. Fine, fair. Even though it is not a language. Let's take it is a language which I can learn. Okay, great. Now what can I learn? I have read what it says. Form is like a foam. Fine. Keep it there. Keep on thinking on that. You'll get a click like this. Oh yes, it has Patavi, it has Apo, it has Tejo, it has Vayo. That's all. Now you got it. Then you got Rupa. Then not only that, you can also get Upadaya Rupa. Varna, Rasa, Gandha, Oja. You'll find all the four. Derived from there. You have color, yes. You have smell, yes. You have Rasa, some sapid thing is there, yes. Ojas, nutrients is there in that, yes, it is there. Simple. So, Pena Pindupama. Pena. What is Pena? Pena is lump. It's all combined. This body and now watch. It's all combined. Neither the hairs I grew, nor the skin I grew, nor the flesh I grew, nor this face I grew, nor the beard is I'm growing. It's like combining everything. Upama. Pena Pindupama. Upama. Upama is bringing together. So, Pena Pindu. Pinda is the Pinda. We know we've been using Pinda. So, there's no struggle for Indians to understand what is Pinda. So, bringing this foam in a ball or in some fashion and calling it a somebody is what is that salt. So, Pena Pindupamam Rupam Vedana Bubulupama. So now I know that, oh, okay, the feeling can be three. The raindrop, I love it. It is hitting everywhere like this. But I love raindrops, so Sukha Vedana. I don't like raindrop, Dukkha Vedana. But I don't care about the rainwater, is Adukha Sukhama Vedana. So now I understood. It's my understanding. Clicks. And that's the reason he has used that. Bubulupama. Like drops. Marichupamancha Sanya. How does Maricha happens? Maricha means mirage. How does it happen? When you name something, it's a mirage. You will never get it. You search for Naveen, you will find only in mirage, nowhere else. So it clicks. Got it. Superb. Next. Sankhara Kadalupama. Kadali phala is banana. And we know in Sanskrit it is there, in many Indian languages it's there. So now you would start removing the stem of that and keep on removing and removing and removing and removing and removing. Nothing is there inside that. But it looks like some real something is there in that. So how does sankhara happens? Whatever we do by our intention, we think we have created something, but actually we have not created anything out of it. It seems to be that way. Maya upamancha vinyana. Now this vinyana, consciousness, is a maya. What it does, whatever you think, it makes it happen. If I consider I am this, I am father, yes. If I consider I am the son, yes. If I consider I am the prime minister of this country, yes. If I think I am an Indian, yes. If I think I am an Australian, yes. So whatever I think, it is yes. That is the maya. And not only that, body movements, going here, going there, thinking, pondering, everything is happening in consciousness. And that's a maya, just like a puppet show. Now you've seen that person who is doing puppet show, you've caught that person who is doing puppet show. Now you've caught the vinyana. And vinyana can only appear if there is nama and rupa. Caught it. When you catch vinyana, then that's it, over. You're done. That's what in the Dhammacakkappavattanasutta he says. So anyway, coming back to this maya upamancha vinyanam. So this is what I teach, is what he says in that sutta. Desita Ditcha Bandhuna. It's very simple, 4-liner, sufficient. So now I can apply 4 noble truths to it. Dukkha, taking rupa, vedana, sanya, sankhara, vinyana is dukkha. Dukkha samudaya, craving for rupa, craving for feeling, craving for perception, craving for preparations, craving for this vinyana, that vinyana is a dukkha. That is chakku vinyana, sota vinyana, ghana vinyana, like that. Then dukkha nirodha, dropping the craving for sight, sound, taste, touch, smell and thoughts. Then nirodha, gamini patipada, sammadhitti to sammas samadhi. Over. I can use any sutta with Dhammacakkappavattanasutta. That is my shortest first sutta where I got that insight. Pena Pindupama Sutta. I love that sutta at any time. So I practiced and practiced and practiced that. And reciting it all the time. See, I even do one thing. When I get if I play some songs or somebody is playing some song and it catches the attention and it starts singing, I'll forcefully bring this. Pena Pindupamam idam suttam, idam rupam, vedana babulupama, marichupamancha sanya, sankhara kadalupama, maya upamancha vinyanam, like that. So what happens here? It cuts away. Or etan santan etan panitan yadidam sabba sankhara samato sabbupadi patini saggo tanhakkayo virago nirodha nibbana. Or I will start with vinyanam anidasanam anantam sabbatopavam yatta patavicha apocha tejocha vayona gadati yacha digam cha rasancha anunathulam shubha ashubham yatta namancha rupancha asesam uparujjati vinyanasa nirodhena yattesam uparujjati. Now this I take it for the vipassana and also anupassana. Or there is a single liners. Yena yena hi manyati tato tam vati anyata. Or yam kinchi samudaya dhammam sabbam tam nirodha dhammam. Or whatever. Or just take one. Keep on working out. You will get it. And when you get it, it is Pali. That's the reason that definition is also given. No, what is Pali? It's actually Pali.
Yeah, I saw your explanation today in the group.
Yeah.
So, did Buddha mention in some of the suttas also, or is it derived later on that this can also happen, the way you explained it?
Which one?
The entire thing that you explained right now, if we contemplate on a particular statement over a period of time, so there is a high possibility that you will, decipher the entire meaning of the statement and things will start falling in place for you.
It is there, no. It is in the beginning itself. There are you have to go to kathas, then you will find where he gives a greater explanation, and there is these arhat. There is a katha on them. That means they say their experiences. There they give how it works. So you have
Okay, so it has been shared by people those who have experienced such a thing. So
including Sariputta to Moggallana to this one, that one, like Udayi, each one, Aniruddha, then Nanda, like that. They all have shared. So if you read, you get really motivated. And they've told what they did to get that after hearing to Buddha.
So do we have any, story or some sutta for this?
Yeah, there is. No, so I don't know. Let me. There are many of them. If we go to I think it's all in Kuddaka.
Could you please share me a link?
Wait. Theragata. If you go in the same Sutta Central, you are there, right? Are you there in that?
Yes.
Wait. Yeah, I will share the link on WhatsApp.
Sure.
There is Theragata and Therigata. Both are there.
Okay.
Open the Theragata. You see book of 1, book of 2,
Yes.
Ukanipata, Tikanipata, Chatukanipata, Panchanipata, like that, right?
Yes.
All these are interesting books.
Okay.
If you go to the last one, the great book, Mahanipata,
Okay.
Pathamavagga, Vangirasa, Vangisa. So you can read. It's a huge one, but it will be very nice.
Mhm.
And he says, what did he do? Like, if you go to the last, I will take one, which is very good one. Wait, I will tell you.
Sure.
It's a book of 1 or 2, I don't know, 1 minute. Sati Mahaparivrata Punna Tappa. Sopaka. See, like this, I'll just share this. It is so small. Okay. Just look at this. Gone through that? 4-liner.
Yeah, I've gone through that.
Yes. Satya Vya Omatto Daiha Manova Mattake Kama Raga Pahanaya Sato Bhikkhu Paribhajje Iti. Okay, so now you have to make sense of that.
Okay.
If let's say that doesn't work, then you have to search somebody's, like this Vadhamana. The next one is Vadhamana. So
Mhm.
he uses the same thing. But this is the same one. 1 minute. I will give you even more better ones. Hold on. I'll do one thing. I'll find some good ones and send it to you. But now let me search for something. I'll send it to you. Give me some time. I'll try to search it. But that is how you can explore many of these. It will Theragata, sorry, yeah, There and Theri. You'll have you can go through that. It's a very nice, small liners, but deep wisdom in what they got. And if you try to investigate, you'll really get it. So to basic idea is to investigate. So you take a sutta on your own, small ones, and investigate. That's a basic thing. And being an Indian, it is easy. That much I can tell you. Because most of the words will be the same.
If not most, the most, but a few are certainly there for me.
Yeah.
I mean, certainly able to decipher
See
the real meaning of
correct. There are many suttas where it says Tumhi Jano, which is exactly Hindi word. Tumhi is Tumhi only. There's nothing plus or minus of it. Jano is to know. And Panya, Jana, Janati, all that, Janami is all part of Jana. Just to know. So those kind of words you can really make out of it because you use that. So you don't require an English translation for that. Tum jano. So in Pali, tumi jano. And in Hindi also you have tumi. If you go to Bhojpuri and all that, they use that word tumi.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have seen these words to be used in Punjabi also, like in Gujarati also, Bhojpuri or etc. etc.
Yeah.
Some or other word is used across India.
Yes.
In different language dialects.
Correct. But you will basically understand what it is.
Yeah.
You really don't require an English translation or transliteration of that and explanation of so many things.
So you mean to say even if we are able to crack a single sentence, the 4 words,
it will start from there automatically. I can take a bet on that if you want.
Okay.
You will get that. Some places you need to refer to that English or whatever. I'm not saying there's no need for it, but then you have to contemplate on that. Then you get the true meaning of it. You get that what we were talking on that chat. You'll get to see it for yourself. Then you graduate from there.
Yeah, slowly and gradually it will enhance the experience.
Absolutely. What shall we do now? It's already 9. Wow. Almost 9.
1.5 hours we had discussed this. So let's call it a day then.
Yes, you're right. All right. So we meet again.
Yeah. And another thing, almost a month ago, something like that, we were discussing, you said that we would be meditating. It was just a contingency plan though, wherein it was a long meditation for like 2 days or maybe a day. I'm in for that now. Okay. So if possible, let's try to do it someday. That day long doesn't matter to me.
हाँ कर सकते हैं. So not this Sunday. Tomorrow, if we are not going anywhere, then we will definitely do it.
I'm in for that. I mean, if we want to start at 9 right now, we can do it right now. I mean, if tomorrow morning at 5 a.m., we'll do it tomorrow morning 5 a.m. till, as and when you say, 10 hours, 12 hours, 15 hours. I'm in for that.
Wow, superb. I really love it. So, karenge. So I will ping you.
Yeah, please. I'm all in for that because at that time when you said that we will be going for a long meditation, I was quite excited because that is certainly going to derive something for sure.
Yes, we will do it. Then we don't
Let's
have to record all of that, but we can sit and meditate.
uh-huh.
It will be good. Yeah. So at least tomorrow morning, if it is continuously raining like this, then I can't be going for a walk anyway. So then I will exercise and I'll ping you if you are there. We will do at least for a couple of hours or more on what should be seen and what should be experienced. We'll do it together. Then we'll continue.
Why not?
Okay, we'll do
Let's go for this medicine session now.
that. Okay, done. Let me ping you accordingly tomorrow.
Yeah, see your feasibility as per your
No, there is nothing like somebody is going to kill me if I do this. So let's see.
Uh-huh. I mean, you may have some reservations for tomorrow. Also, it's a weekend.
No, it's not. There's no reservation as such. I need to see whether there's something I need to do. Otherwise, fair.
All right.
We can have 3 hours and then take a break and again 2-3 hours and again take a break and again have it, just like what we do in the Goenka class. We can do the same thing.
I'm quite used to that. Goes
We
along
can do
the
the same thing. No, and then we can say anicca vata sankhara upadavaya dhammino and open our eyes.
Yeah, that should be good.
Okay, all right then. Then I will
All right.
message you tomorrow morning.
Wonderful. All right, great. Thank you so
Okay.
much for your time.
Okay, sure. Good night then.
Bye.
Bye bye.